always running from your problems. What's up, Big Game? Super Lucario 2012 here, back here with some more Dragon Ball Z Majin Spirit. What the heck was that? In the last part, we got here to Hercule City, and I left you with a little cliffhanger, which was very easily solved by just 2 punches. But, in this part, we are going to continue here in Hercule City and do some more stuff. And a lot of things will be explained in this video. I actually told you people on my channel why I haven't been uploading, so I'm not going to repeat that. Or at least I will be telling you, because I don't know if I'm going to upload this video first or the video onto my channel first. But we got some stuff here. This is Hercule City. Said that already. A lot of people get stuck on what they're supposed to do here. Just talk to this girl for no reason. Not really important. I just did because I don't know. So anyways, we're gonna continue up here. Hercule City. Why don't we say Hercule like that? But anyways, we're gonna save here, because saving is always a good thing to do, and we're gonna head up here. Now, a lot of people get stuck on what they're supposed to do next. I'll show you that in a little bit, but up here, it's a little mini game. It's basically track and fields. If you can run the track, I think it's about 3 or 5 times, one of those two, and it'll like tell you how many seconds, and you can try and beat your score. I think if you go on the grass, you get disqualified. I probably won't be showing that on screen. So actually what you're supposed to do is head over here to the left, and yeah, this guy will introduce us to the people here in this school. I really don't know what it's called. I think they gave it the name before, but here we're gonna meet a couple of key players, people. Here's Arisa and Videl, and Videl is actually Hercule's daughter, so we actually went into her house, which is kind of weird, but she left it open. So anyways, Videl we actually saw earlier. She is the girl that was over by the crime scene. Yeah, she's gonna become pretty important. Not really important, but sort of a main character in the game. So there are a couple of things that need to be explained, but right now it's just dialogue. Dialogue is boring. Poor. Having to talk to all these people. And Arisa apparently has a question on this. You saw the heart, didn't you? Nice. You must have saw the heart. What is wrong? Alright. Notice why you never put a capsule inside the other capsule. Man, I had to sit through all that. I had to use editing magic just to fit this all into 15 minutes. Because you actually have to sit there and listen to his whole up. I'm just kidding. But now I'm gonna introduce you guys to something that actually haven't been used yet. And that's the Scouter. You press the select button, you go onto the Scouter, press R to view the whole world map, and press L to use the Scouter. And what the Scouter does is it basically tells you stats and everything of every character. It's pretty useful actually. If you're facing off against a boss or something, you can use that Scouter and it'll tell you all the boss's stats. Well, pretty useful. I'll probably be using it sort of to tell you guys the boss's stats and stuff when I have boss battles. So now we're gonna have to fly to what city now? You're probably like, how are we gonna fly? Well, if you go on that little thing that just appeared, you can fly. But first I'm gonna show you guys the Z Mart. These are basically the stores in the game, or at least the main stores. You can buy items and you can buy equipment here. Equipment is the stuff that you put on your characters to help them get stronger and stuff. I think I'm gonna buy some wool gloves, I think. Wool mittens, is that what they're called? Wool mittens? Yeah. I think I bought those and I ended up actually buying something that's not here. It's actually in another Z-Mart. The Lucky Charm, I really don't get that item. I mean, I've never really used it because it usually just decreases something, and I like to get stuff that increases stuff. That was my armpits, so weird. So we're gonna buy a couple of sodas here because we all know that soda's better for you than milk. That's a life lesson right there, kids. Soda is better for you than milk. So never drink milk. It doesn't matter what your parents say. Listen to me. No, I'm just kidding. So weird. So let's find the world. A lot of slow down. Okay, so from here on out, because of this slowdown, I will actually be cutting out me flying from place to place. The only time I won't cut it out is if it's a new place. So if it's a new place, then I'll cut it out. But if it's a place we know that we've been to, then I'll cut it out. Now I'm actually going to go in this Z-Mart because there's some new stuff here in this Z-Mart. There's actually some new items here. Such as I'll scroll down some more. The wooden Geta. I actually ended up buying this, but I actually wasn't looking at the level requirements. I actually can't even wear them yet, but I bought them anyways. And then there's the red belt. Basically, the white belt, except it's better because it's red. And red's always better than white, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I just cut out me buying that, and I tried to blast it for so up here is the City Hall, I think is what it is. And right there's a chest. You can only obtain what's in that chest one time during the game. So, not really one time, but you don't really have the whole game. You need a certain character to obtain the chest. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyways, this old man right here will sell us some cocaine for 5,500. No, I'm just playing. Send us a Lazarus crystal for 5,500 centi. I think that's the only way you can buy Lazarus crystals in this game. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. So anyways, let's head over here to the right and go talk to Bulma at Capsule Corporation. Bulma's always been the main character in the DBZ series, you know what I mean? So she's gonna make us a little soup here, but she needs a capsule. Capsule 2402. Now you can only obtain that capsule inside Capsule Corporation, so I'm gonna go obtain that. And so we are now inside Capsule Corporation. He did it with science, not fame or fortune. Did it with science. I really don't know what an atrium is, so I can't really say anything about that. But we're in the capsule room now. We're gonna get the Capsule 2402. Sounds like one of those things Billy Mays would advertise. Ah, Billy Mays. We miss you here on planet Earth. Because if you're watching this from another planet, there was a guy named Billy Mays. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm always saying I'm just kidding. We need to get rid of that out of my vocabulary, you know? So anyways, we gotta give her the capsule, and now she's gonna make us our little crime fighter suit. So it's probably gonna be awesome. Probably gonna be like Superman or something, right? You know, our crime fighter suit's gonna be freaking boss, you know? We're gonna look so awesome. So let's see, we look like a freaking bug. Oh wait, no, that's interesting little suit. Personally, I don't really like the whole helmet thing, but that's okay, I guess. So now she's gonna ask us about the scouter after I just explained it. Can we go back here? No, we cannot. But there's fish there, so it's always good to go back to fish. So anyways, I'm gonna go explain some more stuff. This lady over here is Bulma's mother. Pretty important. come over here and she'll give you a cookie every time you talk to her. Just showing that off here. You can have up to 99, I think, but you'll see here they're not very worth it. They only restore 5 hit points. But she's more important than that. You can actually, if you will find sometimes dirty equipment, and if you give it to her, she'll clean it. And most of the time, the cleaner equipment will be better for you than dirty equipment. So it's pretty useful there. So now we're gonna go flying some more. Go back to Hercule City, and we're gonna go fight some crime there with our new suits, because it's always a good thing to fight crime. So yeah, from here on out, I'll be cutting out me flying back and forth to places we've been before. But if it's somewhere that we haven't been, then I won't cut it out. So when we land here in Hercule City, this girl, well, we'll find that this woman is being mugged. Poor woman. This woman's getting mugged. So now we're gonna turn into the Great Saiyan Man. Oh, spoilers. 5-second spoilers, that is. Who are you? I am the guardian of the sea, and one and only Great Saiyan Man. Great Saiyan Man. Yes, the Great Saiyan Man. I know. I don't know what's funnier, your name or your outfit. What's with those antennas on your head? Do you get the Titans game on that thing? Hey, stop laughing. I put a lot of thought into... I mean, you won't be laughing when I put you in jail, evildoer. Die. Actually, we kind of just killed him. We didn't put him in jail, but that works too. So yeah, as you can hear, the music has changed, and that's because from here on out, there will be enemies everywhere here in Hercule City. I guess it's being overrun or something, but we will tackle that little stuff next time. So I'll leave you guys on that note. See you guys soon. Subscribe to Giga Games. It's an awesome thing to do, man. It's crazy.